The rugged hills of ancient Carmel, where sheep grazed under the sun and vineyards clung to rocky slopes, lived a woman named Abigail, beautiful, intelligent, and married to a man as rich as he was foolish. Her husband Nabal owned thousands of sheep and goats, and during shearing season, the hills echoed with celebration. But while his wealth grew, so did his arrogance. Nabal was harsh, selfish, and known to insult even his own servants. Abigail, by contrast, was known for her sharp mind and kind heart. Many wondered how someone like her could endure someone like him. Far away in the wilderness, David, not yet king but a mighty warrior and the anointed future ruler of Israel, roamed with his loyal men. Hunted by King Saul, David and his men had protected shepherds like Nabal's from raiders and wild beasts, asking nothing in return. As Nabal's sheep-shearing festival began, David saw an opportunity. He sent 10 young men to Nabal with a polite message. "Peace be to you, your house, and all you have. We've guarded your shepherds, harmed no one, and kept your flock safe. Could you spare some food and drink for us during your feast?" The messengers arrived, bowed respectfully, and repeated David's words. But Nabal exploded in rage. "Who is David? Who is the son of Jesse?" he sneered. "There are many servants breaking away from their masters these days. Why should I give my food, my water, and my meat to men I don't know?" He dismissed them with insults and slammed the doors behind him. When the young men returned and told David what Nabal had said, David's eyes darkened. "Strap on your swords," he ordered. 400 men followed him, weapons drawn, fury burning in their hearts. Back in Carmel, a servant who had overheard Nabal's insult ran to Abigail. "Disaster is coming," he said. "David's men were good to us and they protected us day and night. But your husband has repaid them with evil. You must do something or we are all dead." Abigail didn't panic, she acted. Quickly. Without telling Nabal, she gathered gifts: 200 loaves of bread, skins of wine, roasted grain, cakes of figs and raisins, and 5 dressed sheep. She loaded the food onto donkeys and rode out to intercept David before it was too late. As she traveled, the wind whipped through the hills and dust swirled on the road. Up ahead, David and his men approached, their swords gleaming in the sun, their faces grim with anger. Abigail dismounted, bowed low before David, and humbled herself. "My lord," she said, "please let me speak." "Do not pay attention to Nabal. His name means fool, and foolish he is. But I, your servant, did not see the men you sent. Had I known, I would have helped." David's jaw tightened, but he listened. Abigail continued, her voice calm and clear. "The Lord has kept you from bloodshed today. Please accept these gifts for your men, and remember this: the Lord will build you a lasting dynasty because you fight his battles. Do not let this be a blemish on your record. When the Lord makes you king, you won't carry the weight of needless blood on your hands." David's anger began to melt. Her words had pierced through the rage. "Blessed be the Lord who sent you to me today," he said, "and blessed be your wisdom. You have kept me from taking vengeance into my own hands." He accepted her gifts and sent her home in peace. When Abigail returned, Nabal was throwing a drunken feast for himself, boasting like a king in his own mind. She waited until morning, when the wine wore off, to tell him what had happened. When she spoke of how close death had come, Nabal's heart turned to stone. He collapsed, stricken with shock or fear, and 10 days later he died. When David heard the news, he praised God for avenging the insult and keeping him from wrongdoing. Then he sent a message to Abigail, not with anger this time, but with a proposal. He asked her to become his wife, and Abigail, wise as ever, accepted. She went from being the wife of a fool to the wife of a future king, not because of power or politics, but because in the heat of danger she stood tall, spoke with wisdom, and turned away wrath with grace. Abigail's story is a reminder that courage doesn't always swing a sword. Sometimes it walks with calm steps, speaks with wisdom, and saves lives with nothing but truth and peace.